Throughout the world, there are hundreds of cat museums. Just go online to Google in cat museums of the world, and you'll find many of them listed and explained as to what they have and what their role is, and what they are doing to help educate people about the cat. There's only one museum now, which is run by the Cat Fancy Association, people that run the cat shows. It's in Alliance, Ohio, pretty far up north and not too close to my area, which is in the south area in North Carolina. I need your help to open the American Museum of the House Cat here in the South in North Carolina. And I've been asking for help for quite a while now, and I need to get started because I have a chance to put this 30-year collection into a beautiful building on a well-traveled highway in western North Carolina. I have a building located near Silva, which is about 60 miles west of Asheville, got about 3,000 square feet of space, open space right now, and I need money and help and support in order to put the things I need there to have a museum. I need money for buying showcases, probably about 40 showcases. I need to have wiring done, electrical currents going through showcases and storyboards. The museum may charge a small fee or may be only working on donations. This will help to fund the museum itself, and any other money will go to the Catman 2 shelter, which I built about 15 years ago, which was the first cat shelter in the South and the first no-kill shelter in my hometown, Jackson County, North Carolina. This is my business card and also a placard on the side of my car that gives information about my shelter. The shelter is a 4,000 square foot building without cages. The cats are free to roam in large rooms where they have freedom to interact with other cats, and people coming in the door makes them more adoptable and a lot better off than being in a cage. When a cat comes to the shelter, it goes into a cage, then goes to the vet, gets a health check, gets all the shots, gets spayed or neutered. This cat's ready now to get out of the cage and to join into the main shelter with one of the rooms and be a cat. This shows some of the cat eating breakfast. As you can see, there is very polite cats here. There's no fighting. They're eating at the same time. And I've had very few cats that were at least a bit rowdy. Cats are amazing little animals. There's also places in the shelters the cats climb up on, get a higher view, little boxes to sleep in if they want to get a nap. These are all available for about 30 cats in a room which is 34 by 15. Now, the collection contains hundreds of items. These are only a few I'm going to show you right now. The first is a very rare, origin unknown temple cat. Came in from the east somewhere. It was painted gray when it came. It's all hand carved with a carving knife. It's not a chain store carving. Origin totally unknown. A real mystery I want to solve. This is some of my artwork. This is a lithograph, one of 4, very rare, of cats playing games. Lots of dog playing games things out there, but very few you find all 4 of the cats. A lot of stuff here on music. I like music. I think music and cats are the solace of peace and quiet and life. These are two hand-painted lithographs that were done here in Waynesville, North Carolina. This is some of the folk art I have. This is called Biker Cat. I have quite a bit of this woman's folk art, and she puts cats in all sorts of funny little Lewis Wayne type actions where the cats look like little people. This is one of my first paintings I bought. It's an artist's knife painting of two Abyssinian cats on a hillside. It's called Abyssinian Twilight. The artist right now is not he's known, but not to my mind. This is more of my folk art by the same woman that did the Biker Cat. This is cats at the Wagnerian Opera. There are probably about 75 cats in this picture. It's about 2 feet by 3 feet, and really, really cute. We have a lot of cat advertising. They use cat to advertise everything from rings to shoes, shine, and other things like that. We have a lot of stained glass from all over. This is from Ohio, Marietta, Ohio. Woman doing stained glass there. Quite a bit of her art throughout the shelters, among others. We have a lot of art glass. This is the Leek French part. I have also other French artists, Steuben from New York State, other areas of the country. These paperweights came from a art studio in California. They are solid glass paperweights with cats on the outside. There's also quite a few examples of cat pottery, including face jugs and other items, hand-painted, handmade, fired locally and throughout the world. The art collection contains all sorts of art on canvas, oil on canvas, watercolors on paper, lithographs, chromolithographs, and various other types of medium. I have a large collection of cat toys and cat dolls. These are old Steiff cats from the 50s or before. Got about maybe 10 or 15 of these, plus lots of wind-up cat toys that are very rare. This was done by an artist in Thailand who painted his animals and mostly birds on teak leaves. The man's passed away now, so these are very rare and very hard to come by. It's going to be a self-guided tour in the museum, explaining all about the cat, its origin, and telling the real story of why the cat, not the dog, is your best friend. The cat saved your life many times over the years, in many ways. You can donate to the museum by sending donations to me. My webpage is on there, www.catman2.org. You can just email me at that address and get more information. Send your check to Catman 2, P.O. Box 2344 in Collery, North Carolina. Mark your check to the Museum Fund, because no funds will go from the cat shelter to the museum, but the shelter will be funded by the museum once it opens and gets on its feet. Make my dream come true. It's been a dream of mine for about the last 25, 30 years. Done by myself. Music was purchased from StoundDogs.com. Royalty-free music. All rights are reserved for this. Pictures and my voice here. Again, more info, email me at hsims@catman2.org. If you're a cat lover, please send $1, $5, $10, whatever you can afford to make this museum possible. We can surely have 2 museums in the United States. This will be one of the best, I'll assure you. I'll do my best to make it that way. You can donate either by check, as I said before, to my address, or you can donate through PayPal, which is catman2museum@frontier.com. Now, all the money will be put into a separate account for the museum, and then later on it may help to fund the Catman 2 shelter, which in my estimation is the best Catman shelter in western North Carolina, if not the country.